So I really didn't review last week's episode. Why? Because I really didn't care to. Because I'm over Bad Girls Club already. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this up with last week's episode and this past Tuesday's episode. That's all I'm gonna do. This video gonna be short as hell. I already, about to get ready to go to work. So let me just go ahead and talk about the shit that I want to talk about right now. Let me just say that I think that it was very unfair for Jada to be sent home. Honestly, I don't know if anybody else agrees with me, but in my honest opinion, I really feel like Jada never should have went home. Because of the simple fact, if Jada should have went home, if Jada was going home, Camila should have went home. And there's obvious reasons for that, honestly. Like, in my opinion, I do think that Camila had been provoking Jada for I don't know how long. And she's been talking about her mother being a crackhead and all stuff like that. And it's one thing for us to fight with our words, but when we go for low blows, I just feel like when a bitch go for a low blow, they just deserve to get their motherfucking ass kicked or something like that. Like, for real. Like, she constantly talked about this woman's mother and how she's a drug addict and shit like that hurts. You know what I mean? That's just like somebody talking about me being bullied in high school and middle school. That's a trigger to me. And I just can't stand when people do that. Like, you got to take, you don't have nothing else to say about me, so you got to take low blows and go in on me for whatever reason you want to go in on me about. Like, it's really ridiculous to me, and I just feel like it's crazy. But Camila is a big hypocrite anyway, because she was just crying on camera about how Natalie was going in on her damn boyfriend, beating her ass, and now she wants to go in on another bitch because their mama was a crackhead. I just don't see the humor in that. I don't think that it's funny at all. So when Jada went home, I felt like Camila started this whole argument, started that whole confrontation. She started talking shit in a drunken haze about that damn digital camera that she could have bought from Walmart all over again. She kept bitching about that. Then she threw water on Jada. She threw water on her, and not only did she throw water at her, she kept on throwing low blows at her. A combination of throwing water and throwing low blows is too much. And when Jada finally reacted, she threw a shoe at her ass and hit her with it. I just feel like it's not fair for this all to be Jada's fault, and I don't think that it was fair for Jada to go home. She wasn't the only one acting a fool, and I do think that Camila jump-started the shit. So Jada was sent home unfairly, in my opinion. Rima, I didn't care for Rima on her season. I still kind of don't. But just looking at her on this season of Bad Girls Club, it seems like she's very, reformed. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been through a lot of things in her life since the show, and she's kind of trying to clean up. It doesn't necessarily make me forget about the shit that she did in her past on Mexico, but it's nice to see that somebody from the Bad Girls Club is trying to grow and do things differently. You can even tell by the way she dressed and the way she looks. She even looks good. She lost the weight. You know what I'm saying? She's all about being a devoted mother to her son, so that was pretty good to see. There was the family barbecue. Everybody's family came but Julie's. Nobody else came. And it was a bit of some tension between Sarah and her dad, because Sarah and her dad was hanging out with the people that she don't like, which is Julie and Rocky. And he was getting touchy-feely with the life coach and everything like that. And he just reminds me of a redneck. You know what I'm saying? Like, being from the South, you can spot out a redneck anywhere. Like, it's really ridiculous. But, that's what it seemed like to me. But he seemed like a cool dude. He just a redneck, though. Let me see. Who else? I will always love Camila's mama. I don't like Camila herself, but I don't like Camila. But I love me some Camila mama. Ever since she had me sold when Camila and Amy got the fight and she was on the phone. Whoop that ass, Camila! Whoop it! It was so motherfucking funny. You know what I'm saying? So I will always love Camila mama. If they ever gave Camila a spin out, please have her mama involved. She can join the reality TV moms of, you know what I'm saying, Mama D, Frankie, Miss Nancy, all them, Mama Joyce, all of them, Charlene, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The family session started, and I see that Camila was, irritated about her mom, but I do feel where her mama coming from. Moms are very, when big things happen to you, your mothers tend to be very overprotective, if I'm not mistaken. My mother is just like that because she was molested as a kid. She was raped in college. She was in an abusive relationship. Her mother abused her. So it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, with us growing up, she's very protective and she doesn't trust that we would take care of ourselves the way that she would take care of us. And I saw exactly where Camila mama was coming from. I saw it. You know, when she saw her daughter get her ass beat by her man, she felt like she had to protect her. And she doesn't trust that Camila will protect her the way that she will. Protect herself the way that she will protect her. I get what her mama was saying. I don't get how Camila didn't understand it and why she stormed the fuck off. But I understood wholeheartedly what her mama was saying. Let's see. With Sarah, I really want her and her dad to find a common ground because it does seem like he's taking her kindness for weakness and using her ass for whatever she can do for him, and that's not right. So Sarah, my heart goes out to you. It does seem like he's leeching off of you and the money that you're making from being on reality TV. It's not cool that he's doing that. And then he going out fucking with bitches that you don't even like. You know what I'm saying? So I get what she was saying with that. Danny told her dad that she had a miscarriage. Only her mother knew about it, but her father never did. And I really did feel bad for Danny. You know, you could tell that shit still stings at her. And then she always felt like Gabby was was the golden child between the two of them. It's always about Gabby, but not enough about Danny. So I get her abandonment issues that she felt from her dad. So then, you know, I really don't want to speak on Rocky and the fish eating marathon that she had with her girlfriend. It was all cute, whatever, but I don't care. So Camila's friend dies, and it pretty much brings the house together. They put aside all their issues just to be there for Camila because her friend died of sickle cell, and he was a part of that Teach Me How to Dougie group. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it just brings things in perspective for Julie and Dana. They beefing over nonsense. And then this bitch right here, her friend just died unexpectedly. So things like that sometimes brings... Death is very tragic, but it's kind of like the light at the end of a tunnel at the same time. As stupid as that may sound, but it is the light at the end of certain tunnels because you could be beefing with someone that you love unconditionally. And when somebody dies and it hits you close to home, that shit will make you think about the bullshit that you beefing with a person about and it's not even necessary. So I understood they all came together for the fundraiser and I really did like to see them come together. But that's all I really got to say about the Bad Girls Club from last week episode and this week episode. Next week is the finale. I'm so glad that this shit is over. And let me go ahead and get ready for work, y'all. Until my Hollywood Divas review, I'm going to do that when I get off of work today. And it should be up tomorrow morning. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.